Hey everybody, Dave Cutler from CutlerDave.com here in Cambridge, Massachusetts at the offices of Bluetrain Mobile with CEO and conductor Steffan Berelowitz. How you doing, Steffan?
Good to be here.
Thanks for being with me. I'd like to start out just by hearing a little bit of the background of how Bluetrain Mobile came to be and what the impetus of the name was.
Okay, great. So Bluetrain Mobile came to be because we're in the middle of what I like to describe as a land rush for mobile. It seems like everyone is in a crazy rush to build mobile websites because all of a sudden millions of consumers have these amazing smartphones in their hands. And what really happened is that so many people got onto and started using smartphones that marketers were really caught by surprise by how fast that all happened. But to turn, so really we identified that as an opportunity, but to turn to the question of Bluetrain itself, and people like to ask sort of why do we have the name Bluetrain Mobile? And it's kind of an interesting story actually. I've always liked trains, that's one thing, but actually there's a really interesting connection between trains and technology, and it goes all the way back to the telegraph. So when the telegraph was a brand new communications technology, in the same way that in many ways the mobile phone is a brand new smartphone is a brand new telecommunications or communications technology, it spread really fast. And the reason it spread so fast is that there were already thousands and thousands of miles of railway tracks all over the United States. And when the telegraph technology was developed, the fastest way to network the whole country with telegraph lines was to use the railway tracks. So there's this historical connection between technology and trains which inspired our name, Bluetrain Mobile.
Okay. And you guys have shown some dedication to the train branding, the ubiquitous conductor's cap.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, all of our titles are train titles, so I'm the conductor of Bluetrain Mobile. Our salesperson is a fireman. Our sales team members are firemen. So the fireman is the guy who shovels coal into the engine of a train. Our controller is the ticket collector. So we have a lot of fun with the train theme. All of our products are also named after trains. So we have a product called Steam and a product called Bullet.
Okay.
Yeah.
It seems like over the last couple of years, everyone has been declaring each year the year of mobile. Is 2012 the year of mobile? Was 2011 the year of mobile? What's your take?
That's a really good point, and it is kind of funny. You know, mobile first became really hot and was really hyped over 10 years ago. But really it didn't deliver back then. And I would say the year of mobile was 2011. Okay. I think at this point, if you're not already considering a mobile strategy and you don't already have a mobile website, then you're playing catch up, because your competitors probably do. A couple of stats that kind of inform that opinion. One of them is that mobile search, that is someone using a smartphone and let's say using Google to search for any number of things, a school because you just moved to a new city, or any type of service provider or a store. Mobile search is up 400% in 2011 according to Google. So these are the kind of stats that show that mobile is here to stay, and I think in many ways 2011 was the year of mobile, and 2012 is the year that if you don't have a mobile website, you need one.
Yep. So predictive statistics are indicating that within the next few years there are going to be more people consuming content over the web via a mobile device than a desktop or laptop.
Yeah.
I'm wondering your take on whether that's going to cause a shift in how people structure their mobile sites. I know that right now there's a strong emphasis on them being lightweight and not being too content rich.
Yeah.
So I'm just wondering if you think that that's going to change over time.
Well, you know, I think it is. I think right now what you're seeing with most companies who are building mobile websites is they built something very simple. And I like to joke that, you know, our platform is actually much more sophisticated than most. It gives a marketer the ability to have much more than than a 5-page website. And the joke that I kind of like tell about this is that, you know, pretty much all mobile, well, I'll give you a background. If you look at regular websites only have 3 designs. If you look, and I would encourage people to just think about this for a moment, but it's true. If you go to 99% of websites, they all either have top nav, left nav, or top and left nav.
Okay.
Navigation, meaning the stack of buttons to navigate the site are either on the top, the left, or the top and the left. And that's it. That's pretty much 3 paradigms for the 99% of websites that you'll see. Now, mobile websites are in a generation where it's a stack of buttons. So you go to a mobile website and all you see is a stack of buttons. And that's what most other people are doing. What Bluetrain Mobile has done, which we're so excited about, is that we've embedded the navigation into a nestable menu, meaning it's easy to not just find more content than just 5 or 6 pages, but also we free up the main space of the screen for content. So as you ask the question, like, well, what kind of content, or is it going to get richer or more interactive? I think we're already there. I think the rest of the mobile industry is trying to figure out how do you get good content and deeper content onto a mobile site, and Bluetrain Mobile has figured out a way to do that very effectively. Okay.
You guys launched a great tool, Mobile Grader, at mobilegrader.com. What is that going to tell me if I try to assess my website by using that tool?
So if you go to mobilegrader.com, you can enter the URL of your website. Now, if you haven't built a mobile website, you can put in the web address of your website, and we will grade your website to determine, well, how well does it perform on a mobile device. We'll show you a screenshot, we'll give you a score, we'll actually show you how the score breaks down. You can also link to a blog post that provides a complete analysis of how that score is built. So, but what it gives you is the ability to see, well, how does my site perform on mobile? If you have a mobile website, and by the way, a couple of our customers have mobile websites and they upgraded to our platform because we provide a better experience, we can grade your mobile website too. What the grader does is it benchmarks you against what we call the Mobile 100, which are 100 mobile websites, which are also publicly available for you to see. And you get a score against that Mobile 100 benchmark.
Okay. I'm wondering, in addition to the many folks that haven't yet addressed the problem of creating a mobile optimized site, there are people who feel that they have, but in truth, the site's not best suited for being viewed on a mobile device. And I'm wondering, what's the #1 mistake that you see
on mobile websites? I think there are 2 things that come to mind that are kind of competing for #1. I'd say the first is that, and this is almost universally true, people underestimate the importance of the mobile channel. So right now, what that means is that the mobile sites usually they really frankly don't look that good. And one of the things that we offer at Bluetrain Mobile is that you can have a beautiful professional mobile website that looks great and that really transfers your brand experience to the mobile experience. So I'll just say it simply, a lot of mobile sites look crappy. You know, they look bad. And so I think that's a big mistake that people make. They undervalue. And you know, our customers on average, 1 out of every 7 to 10 visitors on our customer sites are on a mobile device. So if you can imagine, 1 out of every 10 people come to your place of business, ring the doorbell, and you either ignore them or you take them in through the back alley into your building. That's basically what the mistake that people are making. The second one, I would say, is the kind of stack of buttons problem that I would say that most people, when you come, instead of seeing a brand image that represents who you are, they're seeing a stack of navigation buttons. When they click on one of those buttons, they get another stack of navigation buttons. So I think that's a poor user experience, and that's something that we do very differently at Bluetrain Mobile. Okay, great.
So what's next for Bluetrain Mobile? What do you guys have coming down the road?
Well, right now things are going well. We're onboarding customers very, very rapidly. So that's very exciting. We're constantly adding new features, which we're very excited about. we're going to be out at a lot of trade shows, and I mean, the future. I think we're moving so fast at this point. When I think about the future, I'm thinking about March, which is next month. But so we'll be out there a lot at various trade shows. We're going to be at the Inbound Marketing Summit in New York, then in San Francisco, then in Boston. We'll be at Mobile Madness. We're going to be sort of out there speaking with a lot of folks. But we're also welcoming a lot of new customers onto the platform all the time.
Okay, so folks should be on the lookout for the conductor hat?
Yes.
So if folks want to learn more about you guys online, where should they go?
Bluetrainmobile.com.
All right.
Great.
Thank you for joining me.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.